Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. Today feels like it could quite possibly be the first festive vlog here on my channel. It's that stereotypical meme that you see on Instagram where it's like Mariah Carey kicks the pumpkin out of the picture and suddenly it's Christmas. Well, it feels like it today. I've got the holly in the background and I'm heading into London to do some Christmas shopping, kind of. I mean, I've got a day of meetings, but I've seen some pictures that the lights are up and that lots of shops have got their Christmas displays, so you don't need to give me another excuse. I am there. We also woke up to a frost this morning, which just makes everything almost look as though it's been snowing. The grass is frosty and sparkly and it just looks so beautiful. Starting to melt now because it's a really beautiful blue skies day. But anyway, I've got a train to catch. I'll see you in London. Here comes my taxi. Getting a ride with Lala this morning. Look at this winter sunshine. Wow. Gosh, it really does feel like a crisp winter's morning. I love it when it's a clear blue sky day. But made it into London. I've got 2 minutes until I'm meant to be at Chiltern Firehouse for my first meeting of the day. And it's just here on the right. So this has become my new favourite place for breakfast meetings because it's walkable from Marylebone Station. Oh, such a beautiful day. For many reasons I love it here. The salt and pepper are kissing sausage dogs. They're so cute. Okay, meeting done and we are now on Regent Street, aka Christmas Shopping Central. The lights are up, but they're not on, but hopefully later on today. Sorry, it's so loud, oh my goodness. Gosh, it's so loud. They're not on at the moment because it's a very bright and beautiful day, but hopefully we'll get to see them illuminated later on. So my first port of call on Regent Street is actually Under the Stories. So I've seen they've got some very cute knitwear in at the moment. So let's go in and see what they've got in store. Okay, mission accomplished, got some really good bits. Gonna head down to the Loxtan store now. It's always my go-to for gift sets for friends and family and myself. Okay, so it was mission accomplished in And Other Stories and now come down the other end of Regent Street and I have met up with my future sister-in-law.
Hello.
Oh, this is Petra. I'm sure you've been on my channel before, haven't you?
Maybe a few times.
Maybe a few times. Christmas and other lovely events as such. So we are going to go to the Loxtan flagship, which is where I had my first ever vlogging meetup event to launch the Reset Serum. They always have so many lovely gift sets for mums and sisters and friends, for everybody. So we're going to go and have a little look and do some Christmas shopping. Oh, it looks so good. The Christmas windows are in full swing. Look at that, they've got the advent calendars made from recycled materials. Loxtan is so good with all their sustainability efforts. Got a hand care bar. The Provence bike outside with the lavender and the snow. Oh my gosh, it is a festive wonderland in here. There are gift sets aplenty. Let's have a little look. Gift the magic of Provence with our new limited edition Shea Winter Garden. So lovely. Oh my goodness, it looks beautiful in here. something that I love about Loxtan is they have a real focus on sustainability. You can recycle your empty products with TerraCycle in the store. They've got all these refillable products. You can get the pouches, which is so much less plastic. Bring your own bottles and refill them. You can refill with a soap, shower gel, shower oil. So Loxtan as a brand originated in Provence, and when we were in Provence a few weeks ago, there were so many boutiques in Saint-Rémy de Provence that had these lovely soaps. So it's nice to see such a traditional product here in the store. Petra just made a really good point. They've got their soaps wrapped in these little paper sachets. Loxtan try and reduce the plastic as much as possible. I always like to get my mum a nice little Loxtan gift set for Christmas because I first discovered the brand when actually we were watching an ice skating show in Courchevel when I was maybe 10 years old, and we had a little Loxtan hand cream left on our seat. That was when I first discovered the brand. So I always like to get her a little Loxtan something or other for Christmas. So I think this might be a new range. I've not heard of the Shea Winter Garden before. It says limited edition, 100% organic shea butter from Salimata, our producer of over 16 years. They've helped over 10,000 women in their socio-economic development. So amazing. All-time favourite product from Loxtan, the Reset Night Serum. And you might be able to spot on the counter there, they've got these really lovely little gift sacks, which are just £2. Ooh! So this is something I've not tried before. Cream to foam facial cleanser infused with fig and honey. That sounds heavenly. Might have to treat myself to something while we're here as well. So P just said she wasn't sure what to get for her mama, and I was using this morning. So this is a Serum in hand cream. It's like an anti-aging hand cream. Doesn't make your hands greasy. If a fail-safe gift, I would get one of those for your mama. Youth hand cream, and it's gold and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Add it to your little provincial basket bag. So all of these beautiful gift boxes are made from recycled card, and if you purchase one of these you get complimentary gift wrapping. They're already beautiful as it is, but look at this. So I've decided to pick up one of these gorgeous candles, the Art de Vie. Quite possibly the most festive and gorgeous smelling candle I've ever experienced, and to get it beautifully wrapped like this is complimentary in the store as well. Oh, so heavenly. And I've also just found out that this entire display along the front here, the materials that they've used to create this display are from when they did a beach clean walk a few months ago, and everything that they picked up, all the ocean plastic and all the rubbish that they picked up from the beach, has been turned into this gorgeous Christmas display. How amazing is that? So there are so many of these like pre-made up gift boxes here in the store, so if you want to come in and just get pre-made up little gift sets, then there are so many. There must be over 100 different gift box selections in here. They've also got little stocking fillers. If you're looking for a small little treat, they've got these little tins, which of course are reusable. Or if you've got something more specific in mind, like for example, I'm going to pick up some of the Reset Serum, then you can grab a selection of products and they will gift wrap it for you. And they do it so beautifully with ribbons and bells, or it's £2 extra if you don't spend £40, or you can get one of their little reusable cotton bags so you can keep using it for all of your future Christmas gifts, which is such a lovely idea. I love how this gift set has got all the different information about their recycling, how they're reducing waste, reducing plastic. Wow, so by changing their Christmas packaging from plastic to recyclable cardboard, they've managed to save 31 tons of plastic. Well, on a Christmas shopping trip, it would be rude not to go into Liberty, even if it is just to see their Christmas decorations. They always have so many gorgeous tree decorations and outdoor decorations. such amazing buildings last year. They even had a life-size polar bear. Christmas is well and truly here at Liberty. I don't know if anyone else saw this, but I watched a documentary a few years ago about how they prepare, and it was really interesting how they choose the trends for Christmas. And this year you can see that one of the trends is obviously aquatic. We've got little colourful rainbow fish, some mermaids, some boats, and then more of a kind of safari theme. There's even a little Mufasa, leopards, tigers. As always, they just have the most amazing selection of decorations and gifts, from alcohol bits, reindeer treats, to books and beauty products. All of that shopping has certainly made me hungry. Now it's time for lunch, and we're going to Dorellier Terrace, which is part of the Bloomsbury Hotel. I love coming here. They always do a really nice seasonal decor on their terrace, so it should be a very nice pit stop from our shopping. Literally the world's cutest table by the flower wall. So lovely, all these hydrangeas and dahlias. Wow. It's got macaroni and cheese, and you've got chipolatas and risotto. Well, it is the most cliche saying in the world, but it is getting dark so early. It really does feel so festive. I have now got my goodies from Loxtan and other stories. Successful shopping so far. Didn't pick anything up in Liberty, but that reindeer that I picked up, I think I might order it online. I just didn't want to carry it any longer. But now I'm going to go and meet Emily and Freddie. We're going to go to the Soho House on Greek Street, so I don't think I'll be able to film any more in there. And then we're going to head to a few events later on this evening, so it should be a lovely evening. Feels really like the old days, being out in London at night time. It feels like the good old days, but I feel like I've got a very good head start on my Christmas shopping. I've got Mum some bits, I've got Charlie some bits, and I've got myself some bits. Petra got a few really lovely bits for her mum, so she's happy. So yes, we've made a great start. A few Eastern Standards later, and I have met these wonderful ladies, Em and Emily. You know what this reminds me of last Christmas when we went Christmas shopping? M&M. Oh, we need to go Christmas shopping again.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and fondue. We've been talking about fondue. Yes. I'm actually so excited about that.
Oh my gosh. All the Christmas fondues. So we're now out on the town in Soho, and we're going to find somewhere we can get some crispy duck. Is that what we're
Yes,
doing?
we feel like Chinese.
Yes. Oh, can't wait. Okay, let's go and get some grub. Decided to dine at Duck and Rice. I think it was actually on Lily Pebble's video that she was talking about this.
And I've just seen the new prawn crackers, so I'm super excited.
So Em's happy. Yay, let's go.
Oh, it is actually a pub.
It's a Chinese restaurant in a British pub. Let's check it out. After you, ladies. So we have to choose what we would like from the menu and tick what we like the sound of. Love this. Good morning, my darlings. It is now Wednesday morning. I had such a lovely festive day in London yesterday, and this morning I have been watching loads of old Vlogmas videos. I've had a very slow and relaxing pampering shower, and while I was doing my makeup and my skincare, I've been watching old Vlogmases. I am feeling so festive right now. I don't think I've ever felt this festive at the beginning of November before, but then having said that, one of my own videos came up on my recommended, and it was decorating my Christmas tree last year, and I published that on the 30th of October, so I definitely must have had my Christmas tree up mostly for doing photos and stuff in like the middle of October. So maybe I was feeling super festive last year, but I'm gonna take a leaf out of my friends Rory and Nathan's book and just spread Christmas out as much as possible. So I hope you guys are happy about festive content. Not all of my videos are gonna be super festive between now and Christmas. Well, actually they probably will be. I'm not gonna lie, they probably will be. Vlogmas this year is 2 months long. But yeah, today is gonna be equally as festive. I think I might even start to think about putting the tree up in our drawing room and make the entrance hall a little bit more festive. It's filled with pumpkins at the moment, but I might try to switch it from autumn harvest, Halloween to Christmas. I can't wait. So let me show you what I picked up yesterday. I love the Loxtan branding for their festive goodies this year. As you saw, I went shopping with Petra, and Petra got a gift box full of lovely products for her mama. I was making a few little recommendations based on what I love and what my mum loves. There were just gift sets in there, perfect for everyone, or you can mix and match and put together your own, which is what I have done here. There's also so many different gift wrapping options in the shop, and it's such inspo for my own wrapping this year. This is this lovely craft paper. You can reuse different strings, different ribbons. I literally keep ribbons and decorations all throughout the year and save it for Christmas. And you can also just go out to your garden, get like a sprig of holly, get some thyme, as in THYME, and pop it within your gift wrapping. It looks so, so lovely. I'm actually going to open this because this is a gift from me to me. It is their Christmas, I don't actually know if they call it their Christmas candle, but it is the most heavenly scented candle. So I'm actually going to open that one up in a second. And they've got the gorgeous gift boxes, and these are actually made from recycled cardboard, and they're recyclable. Loxtan, I don't know if you guys would really think of Loxtan as this kind of company, because I always naturally just spring to mind the images of a very luxury skincare beauty brand, origins in the markets of Provence, fields of lavender. That's what I think of straight away when I think of Loxtan. But I'm learning so much more about their, I think they call it their 6 key pillars. And they really have such a huge focus on sustainability. As you will have seen yesterday, they've got the TerraCycle in the store where you can take in your empty beauty products and they will recycle them. I think I showed you the display at the front of the store made from beach plastic, all of their packaging recycled, recyclable, there's no excess plastic. So they take sustainability really seriously, and they've got some key brand promises and other things that they're trying to achieve within the next few years, really striving to improve. They take environmental responsibility very seriously. And then they also have the Loxtan Foundation. So for over 20 years, they've had the Loxtan Foundation helping those that struggle with their sight. This past few years, in fact, I don't actually know how long ago it was, the founder went out to Burkina Faso and met these women that were producing shea butter, and right there and then placed a massive order and has been supporting these women ever since that first visit. I think they now support over 42,000 women in within the Loxtan Foundation in the production of their shea butter alone, which is so incredible. They're doing so many amazing things, and I just love to see it. I love to support brands that are doing incredible things like that. They've also worked with UNICEF to provide vitamin A to children that need it in developing countries. I think we all need a bit more vitamin A at the moment because it's so good for your immune system. So things like that. And what I also love is that they don't really shout about it. Like, they're not like, come and buy from us because we're doing all these amazing things. Like, you go into the store because it is a beautiful store and their products are amazing, and then you just see these little like discs or little snippets, and you read it and you're like, oh my gosh, they're doing so many amazing things, and it's just really lovely. And what you can actually get if you get your products gift wrapped, you can get a little card. At least I think you can. They had them in some of the boxes in the store, which has got some of this information on it. So I know that if I receive a gift and I read information about how this product is not just the most amazing body lotion, but it's something that the ingredients within the product have been sourced from a community where the Loxtan Foundation is actually really helping develop that community, it just makes the gift so much more special. So yeah, Really, really lovely. I'm getting a bit emotional. So I'm going to leave everything that I am going to show you here linked down below. And if you, as a treat to yourself, or if you're looking to buy something for someone for Christmas, I'll make a few recommendations in a second. Loxtan have very kindly extended a gift with purchase. So if you type in at your checkout Josie gift, when you spend, I believe it's over £45 or more, you're going to get a lovely gift set free from either the Cherry Blossom range or the Almond or Shea range, so you can choose. So that's when you shop from loxtan.com, so I'll leave these links all down below. But let me show you what is in my beautifully wrapped selection. Okay, so a product that guests of Straw Top Cottage will have already been able to try is their Baum Dorellier Relaxant relaxing pillow mist. And as I said at the beginning, Loxtan immediately springs to mind. Fields of lavender. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely heavenly. Charlie and I have a bottle of this next to our bed, and as part of our evening ritual every night, Charlie will mist the bed with this before we get into bed. Oh, by the way, I've just noticed there is actually Braille on the products. This is something else that they put into place, I think over 20 years ago. All the products have got Braille on them, so those that are visually impaired can still read all the information, find out about the product. And this is in a glass bottle, no plastic here. Then we have got probably my all-time favorite Loxtan product. My skin absolutely loves this, and it's a really easy product to fit into your nighttime routine. This was the product that we launched when I had my meetup at the Loxtan store. It must have been like 4 years ago now. Let me know down below if you attended that meetup. It was such an amazing event, and I actually could not believe how many people came, and putting faces to names and really it made me understand my audience a bit more. And it was just so lovely to see how far people had traveled to come to that event. It was just absolutely incredible. So I'm forever grateful to Loxtan for allowing that opportunity to happen. So the key ingredient in this is sustainably sourced Immortelle oil from the Immortelle flower, and it's an oil in serum. So it's a serum. It's got the benefits of oil, so you get that really gorgeous youthful glow, you get that kind of pick-me-up for your complexion, and the sensual amazingness of oil, but you don't get the thickness and the heaviness of an oil. So it's a great oil for beginners, and I pop this on before my night cream, and it's literally called the Reset Serum, and I would say that that is how I would describe what it does for my skin. If your skin is just looking a little bit like tired, a little bit dull, and just needs a pick-me-up, that is exactly what this product does. Both Charlie and I are obsessed with this, and my mum as well. So that is like a fail-safe gift idea if you want to get someone, if you want to invest in a really amazing beauty product for someone. I could not recommend that any more highly. I have never met anyone that doesn't love this. The feedback after my meetup all those years ago was just how many people were obsessed with this product following it. So highly recommend that. This is the room spray. So I think they misted my carrier bag or the tissue paper within it with this. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have that. So it's Tradition de 3 Desserts. I probably butchered that name. Home fragrance with, okay, this is actually all in French. Extracts of orange, douce, don't know what that is. Cannelle de thyme. Story of sharing, the land of sharing and conviviality. Provence is full of traditions. One of these will satisfy any sweet tooth. The tradition of 13 desserts. Inspired by this tradition, Loxtan brings together dried fruit and cinnamon accords, mingling with the fruity notes of sweet orange in this home perfume, transporting you to a moment of conviviality. I wish I knew what conviviality meant. Oh my goodness me. It is quite a sweet room scent. Oh my gosh, I want my entire house to smell like this. That is so festive. If you've got guests coming over and you just want your house to smell instantly festive, I love it. Oh, and also, my last video was on how to be a perfect host. A great thing to gift someone to be a perfect guest is something like this, a gift for the home. It's nothing too big, nothing too crazy. I also said in that video it's not a good idea to gift a host something that she has to or he has to deal with straight away, like flowers that need cutting. It's lovely, but sometimes it can be a bit stressful. But gifting something like this or the candle, such a lovely host idea. And then I just thought I'd try something new. This is their Cream to Foam Facial Cleanser infused with fig and honey. Fig and honey are two of my favourite scents, so I thought as a cleanser this sounded rather lovely. I think Petra also picked up something from this range for her mama too. A creamy foaming cleanser to perfectly cleanse skin for soft, healthy, glowing skin. Silky smooth silky smooth, just like you are. Formula gently cleanses the skin, removes impurities, and last traces of makeup. So this will be amazing for my second cleanse. After I've used my face halo. I love something a little bit pampering like this. So that's what I got in my gift box here. And then I will be returning to the Loxtan store to pick up more of these for Christmas gifts for friends and family, because I honestly think it is such a lovely gift, and I love that I don't have to wrap it myself. That's such a treat. But because I'm going to be doing some festive bits in the house today, I am going to open this one. Did I even mention it's Christmas at Daylesford today? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be heading to Daylesford later on. I think there might be snow. I think there might be reindeers. There's definitely going to be mince pies, carol singing. So very, very festive. Okay, here it is. It just looks so beautiful, but it's not like overly Christmassy. So the Tradition de 13 Desserts Bougie Parfumé Scented Candle. It looks festive, all this red and gold. I just love it. And then you've got the braille on the back again. And inside, such a beautiful candle. So good. So as I said, you can pick and mix the gift boxes. So if you wanted to put together a gift box for someone whose house you're going over to for Christmas, or a friend or a family member, that would be a really, really nice duo if you don't want to get them skincare, because skincare is obviously quite a personal gift. But if you do want to get some skincare, could not recommend the Reset Serum enough. But another lovely product that I can't remember how much I told you in the store, but my first discovery of Loxtan was through their hand cream at an ice skating tournament or show. Where is my hand cream? Oh, I already used it this morning. Yes, with my mum. It must have been like 15 years ago, and we had a little goodie bag on our seats, and in that goodie bag was a tiny Loxtan hand cream, and ever since then I have just been obsessed. And I always have a Loxtan hand cream in my handbag without doubt. I've got one in the car, got one in the kitchen, got one in the bathrooms, love them. I've got a mega tube, like a really chunky tube in my bedside table, but in my handbag at the moment, this is my favourite one, and this is quite a luxury hand cream, because hand cream is, let's face it, especially in winter, a very safe gift. You just can't go wrong gifting someone hand cream. But this is an elevated hand cream. So this is their youth hand cream, Serum in Cream, and it's got the Immortelle essential oil in there, like the Reset Serum. What I would recommend doing is pop a bit on the back of your hands. This is my little hand cream tip. Pop a bit on the back of your hands, because let's face it, that's the bit that has the signs of aging. And let the backs of your hands absorb the majority of the hand cream, backs of my fingers as well, because that is the area that gets dry. I never find that like the palms of my hands actually need it, and the palms of your hands are what you're working with, like whether you're driving or working. Not that I ever find Loxtan hand creams greasy at all, they just aren't. But I find that by putting it on the backs of my hands and then giving that like 10 seconds to absorb, and it really does absorb so quickly, and then whatever's left goes on the rest of my hands. That is my hand cream applying routine that you didn't ask to see, but there we go. I'm sure if you guys now start applying your hand cream like that, you'll be like, Josie, you're an actual genius. But yes, so because this has got the Immortelle flower in there, it's also got those anti-aging benefits. And I mean, if you want, I always think people should take more care of their hands. I've mentioned this a few times on my channel, because yes, your face is visible all the time, but so are your hands, and your hands do unfortunately start to show those signs of aging. Gosh, so yes, that was a very successful mission to L'Occitane. I would highly recommend a visit into the store, because it's so lovely just to learn more about the brand. You can refill your empty bottles in there as well. They've got the refill station. It's such a lovely experience, and if you can't, then I will leave all of my favourites linked down below. Don't forget Josie Gift. You get a free little pouch. You can either give that to someone as a little stocking filler or keep it for yourself, and that is valid until Christmas Eve. So right up until Christmas you can use Josie Gift on Loxtan.com. So yes, I'm feeling very, very pampered. For some reason yesterday, I woke up early before going into London, like super early, and I decided to pull out all the jewellery from my jewellery drawer, which is just down there, and I've not now had time to sort it out and tidy it. Why did I do that? So I'm going to save that for later on today, because I think it's actually going to be a really nice day, and I've got a few calls this morning, so I'm going to let my hair finish drying naturally, and then I will pop some curls in before heading out to Christmas at Daylesford later on today. And I'm wearing, by the way, I'm rambling a lot this morning, aren't I? I'm wearing one of the cute little dresses that I picked up in And Other Stories yesterday. I have actually made a purchase on Net-a-Porter for a Chloe dress, which has got this ruffle detail, but as soon as I saw this one, it's obviously a fraction of the price of the Chloe dress, so I might end up sending the Chloe one back. They're not that similar because the Chloe one is brown and long and it just looks so elegant, but it is a pricey piece, so maybe that'll arrive today and you can help me decide. But love this And Other Stories one. I'll leave all the pieces that I got in the store yesterday linked down below as well. This feels very unceremonious. My coat and my dress, my coat and my scarf from yesterday just flung on the bed, but the reason why I've brought these bits in here is because whenever I go to London I just feel like I want to give my clothing a bit of a cleanse. So I'm going to be popping my coat and my scarf in the LG cupboard. I would normally send a white coat like this to the dry cleaners maybe once or twice in a season. I do get a little bit of makeup on my coats, but to be honest, a bit of vanish will sort that out. I wouldn't normally put a coat like this in the washing machine. It is dry clean only. But to be honest, I don't feel like it's dirty enough for a full dry clean. But by putting it in my LG styler, which you may remember is just the most amazing, I call it my fashion fridge. I put my clothing in there and it refreshes it. The steam obviously kills bacteria. It gives it a bit of a, basically a light cleanse as opposed to a full-on wash. So it's a great alternative for taking things to a dry cleaner. And I'm so happy that it fits so perfectly in this cupboard. Oh, I've still got my Emma's scarf in here from last time. So there we go, I've popped them on the hangers. Especially with scarves, I keep my scarf really up and cozy around my face, so I think it's a good idea to give it a bit of a refresh every now and then. On a delicate cycle, so I would say normal, and then let's put it on the wool and knit setting, 27 minutes. Perfect. Hello darlings, excuse what is probably the really annoying sound of my indicator. I'm just queuing up to get some petrol before heading to Daylesford for their Christmas evening. I'm so excited for this. I think it was cancelled last year, or maybe we just couldn't go. I'm not sure, but I've heard such amazing things about Christmas at Daylesford and I'm so excited to go there today. I think there's going to be reindeer, mince pies, carols, and I think it's going to be busy. I think it's going to be really busy. So I'm planning on getting there literally 10 minutes before the evening starts. It's meant to be 4 till 8 p.m. My ETA is 4:10, as long as I don't have to wait too much longer at the petrol station. But very excitingly, my battery's about to die. I think I've got a fresh one in the bag. Really excitingly, I am meeting a lovely lady there, and potentially her husband too, called Lucy, and you guys messaged me about Lucy. Her YouTube channel, her main YouTube channel is English with Lucy, and some of Lucy's videos had come up on my recommended feed before and I found them really fascinating. I speak obviously fluent English, but I find her videos so fascinating. She does a lot of things about like etiquette, and long story short, she basically just moved to the Cotswolds, and a lot of you messaged me saying, Josie, you need to meet up with Lucy, and so here we are doing it. So you guys have been matchmakers for this. I'm really looking forward to meeting her, going around Daylesford together. I think her husband's coming along as well. Sadly, Charlie can't come because we've got problems with our underfloor heating, so he's having to stay while the guy hopefully fixes that. Sorry, my battery died. I've just put a new one in. Hopefully this one is fully charged. But anyway, yes, I'll see you at Daylesford. Can grown-ups feed him? Oh!
He doesn't knock you.
Wow. He's so, how old is he?
He's 6.
6? Oh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Wow. What's he eating? Is it moss?
Yeah. So
wow.
Like all the way from the Arctic Circle.
Oh my goodness.
It's really important that they have the right food.
Oh my gosh. And where does he live normally?
We live near Stroud.
Stroud?
Yeah.
Dancer.
Stroud. It has to come in from Finland.
And he's a boy, obviously, right? Yeah. Do the ladies have the horns? They do. Wow.
Girl reindeer have antlers as well, and they hold on to theirs longer.
Okay.
After they've calved in May.
Oh wow. So
So how long has he had these antlers all his life?
No.
No. Oh my god. April. And then they rut them off? Wow. That's insane. You're so clever, dancer. Wow. And will they grow any bigger?
No, they finished growing now.
Yeah.
They fall off. Oh.
So over here we have got chestnuts roasting on an open fire. It's their, I think they normally use it for curing meats on that. All the festive lights are illuminated.
Some big ones as well. That new
Oh my gosh, new flavours. So do you put a little bit of the brandy butter on it? Okay. Wow. In fact, I'm gonna like place a bit on top.
Yeah, please do.
Wow. It smells amazing.
You did that really well.
I think that was more luck than anything. And they're warm, Lucy.
It's really, really good.
So we are just having a little snack, chestnuts roasted on an open fire. And this is normally your barbecue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So good.
Over the Daylesford side.
Very, very good. It's such a nice evening. I just saw Carol.
Yes, definitely. Certainly. A man from Daylesford learned that hard way. He's got a Harry Potter scar. He did need to do it. You're on this one. Yeah, he's just slightly longer. Dan is a bit older.
And I'm back home again. I feel as though I've had a night out. I feel like I have been out for hours and hours. It's been dark for about 3 hours, so I feel like I've just rocked up home at midnight, but in reality it is 7:10. That is the joy of going out in the late afternoon in winter. But it was so much fun. As you saw, there were reindeers. I learnt lots of great facts about Dancer and Blitzen who were there. Don't know if you heard the guy talking, but he was saying how these two reindeers, both boys, were 6 years old, and the vets will remove their horns. I can't remember what time of year they remove the horns, but then these new horns, well, I guess April, had only been growing since April, and normally reindeers would, I think they would like fight each other, or the horns would naturally drop off, but because these two boys had been castrated, the vets have to remove them very gently. So yeah, it's just really, really interesting. And the diet, the thing that we were feeding them, I can't remember the name he gave for it, but it's a mixture between like a mossy algae, apparently very nutritious, and the reindeers were very, very happy to be lovingly being petted and enjoying lots of snacks. The reindeers themselves were only there for just over an hour, so they weren't too overwhelmed by it all, but they looked like very, very happy reindeers indeed. And then we just wandered around, had mince pies, I had a chai latte. Really lovely to meet Lucy and her husband Will as well. So nice to meet fellow Cotswold people of our age. Really, really lovely. And now I'm back home again, so I thought I would finally do my big jewellery tidy up. In fact, I'm not even going to show you over there because it's so messy. But this is my jewellery drawer. It's not very organised at the moment, but okay, I'll just show you. This is the state of my dressing table at the moment. Jewellery absolutely everywhere from where I decided, I don't know why, to pull it all out yesterday morning. So I think I'm going to have a little rummage, see if there's anything here that no longer really is a piece that I adore, and make a bit of space for everything that is currently on my worktop. Just before I get into super tidying mode, I'll quickly show you my outfit of the evening. The coat that I was wearing earlier was from LK Bennett, and this lovely knit is also from LK Bennett. It almost looks as though you've got a shirt on underneath the jumper, but it's actually all part of the jumper design. I think it's a really lovely piece. I love the little pom-poms on it. And then my old Reese knitted skirt, someone actually came up to me in the Bamford store and asked if it was a Bamford skirt, and then they showed me they do have a skirt almost identical to this for sale in Bamford. So if I can find that one, I'll leave a link down below because I'm pretty sure they don't make this one anymore. And then my boots are also LK Bennett, a really nice new pair of quite slim to the leg fitting boots with a nice heel. So yeah, I think I'll get a lot of wear out of these.